address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. On the visiting sideline, there's Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks, you'd expect that team to win, but they just didn't get the performances and the production from those around him. So he needs to continue to play at that level, continue to bring along the rest of his teammates. If they can get a more collective performance similar to his, now I think they've got a real shot to have success.
Hill brought in motion. Once again, it's Achane. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. This one finds McConkey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Chargers. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up here 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 11 yards on the connection there, and the Chargers have the first down.
Green 80, green hot. Black 80, black. Green hot.
We're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Green 80, green hot. Set. Green 80, green hot. Green 80, green hot. Let's go.
They'll try to run it with Harris. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Najee Harris, touchdown Los Angeles. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set. Wide 80. Wide 80 hut. Set.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Set. 380. Ground. Set.
To throw is Herman. Short throw taken in by Disley. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That is a big play for LA. 36 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Another run here with Harris. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. Well, they turn around and they decide to give it to the big fullback this time to try to get it over the goal line, but this defense proves there is not a lot of room to operate down here close.
Black 80, black. What is it?
Harris. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
That one, take it in. Matt McConkey, touchdown Chargers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3.
Get right here.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, from the 37, here's second down and a yard. A shotgun snap for Tua. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll bring Waller in motion here. 1 quarter in the books. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 44-yard line.
Get set. Go ahead.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. This one into the hands of Brown.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
All right, go ahead. Go, go, go.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Really nice coverage here on 3rd down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left them with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. He's run well here in the first half of the season. As you see there, he's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend.
Set. 380. Ready.
Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That is a big play for LA. 35 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Set. 380.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
380. Route. Set.
They'll give it to Harris again. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's closing in on 100 yards already.
Kappa. Set.
They'll run with Harris. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Delta, stop.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, LA. His 6th touchdown now for the season. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the Chargers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Play action. Tagovailoa. That one out wide to A-Check. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3. From the 29. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Tagovailoa. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Tua Give it to Achan. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A play fake. Now two of the throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go ahead.
To throw is Tua. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Get set.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
In motion, Westbrook Akine. On the handoff, this is Achan. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. He runs with it. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Miami. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The extra point by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins get back in it. It is 21-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Lion.
Now he's just going to flip this forward.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A pass taken in by Harris. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Herbert to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. That is a big play for L.A. 37 yards.
Ready? Delta, set.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he will get into the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Back to throw is Tua. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, get set. 18.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Third down and 9. Throwing again, it's Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC. And this is J.K. Dobbins. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Devontae Smith. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Eagles improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Cowboys. And it's the back-to-back-to-back-to-back Pro Bowler, CeeDee Lamb. He'll take this in for the touchdown. He's found the end zone twice in the first 2 quarters. The Cowboys looking to get back to 500 in the early part of the season. They've got the lead at the half. With that, a look at the rest of the scores from Week 6 with Houston and Minnesota, the 2 teams on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Kappa.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Harris. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
Now Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They run it over center with Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
380. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Set. Delta, set. Ready.
On the give, it's Harris. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, L.A.
Set. 380. Ready.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Set. 380. What is it?
Now they'll pitch it out here. A second effort, and he is in. Najee Harris, touchdown Chargers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good, and the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set. All right, go ahead, go, go, go.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Go ahead.
Hill brought in motion. Once again, it's Achane. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Miami.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a give to Achane. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's over the middle, caught by Tyree. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready.
A shotgun snap to Tua. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
Set. Ready. Route.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll get about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Set. Kappa, kappa, kappa. Set.
On play action now, Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Ready. Route. Kappa, kappa, kappa. Let's go.
Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ready. Route. Set.
On play action, now Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chargers.
First and 10.
Set. 380. Run. Wide of the
Now it's Harris. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
set. 380. Ground. Set.
On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
380. Ground. 380. Ground. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to be caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. To throw is Tua. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. A quick slant caught by Hill. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That is caught left side by Waddle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll run this one straight ahead with a check. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Tua. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey, get set.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. That is the 9-time Pro Bowler Khalil Mack getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Get set. Go ahead.
In motion, it's Waddle. Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Set. Cut. Set.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Set. Wide 80. Wide 80 hot. Check, go get him, go get him, go get him. Green hot.
On the give, here's Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
Set. 380. Green hot. Delta. Set. Hey, we gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up. Set.
They'll go again with Hampton. Ooh. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
380. Run. Set. Black 80. Black. Ready.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
380. Run. Ready.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark them just shy of the goal line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Go.
Hampton trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Set. Lion, lion, lion. What is it?
One more time with Hampton.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
380. Good hut. 380. Good hut. Set.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Kicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They have likely one play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with first down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Slide. Out, out, out.
Inside the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 35 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Out.
Tua will get this one out wide to Tyreek. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Looking to run, and it's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. In motion, Westbrook-Akine. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. First down and more inside the 15. And he'll take this one in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins cut into the lead a little bit. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Set. Black 80, black.
I got him, on me.
Set.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Not much happening there, just a short game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready. Ready. Out. Ready.
Another run here with Hampton. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. This is 3rd and 6.
Set. Ready. Out. Ready.
They'll try the right side now with Hampton. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.